So, Jeff, did you get a job yet?
No. What's up, guys? Jeff here. Unemployed Jeff. Here with...
The sexy Johnny McFly.
And this is the 4th installment of the Pushing Buttons
podcast. It's the 3rd installment of the Pushing Buttons podcast.
You know, I'm so
How you going to skip one?
You know what's funny? Is like, ever since we started this, I was like, man, I'm not even going to fuck that up. How do people fuck... just 3 episodes in, I'm just like, fucked.
Damn it.
3rd episode.
Yep.
Yeah, see, this episode, we've already done so much prep time for this episode. Like, we got video. Yep. We're going to upload it separately, just in case you don't want to see this low-rate craziness that's awesome. These humble beginnings.
No, this is a step up from where we were last week.
You're right.
Jeff, for the viewers, can we explain what happened last week?
All right, so last week...
There's a little confusion. I mean, like, 13 people seen the video, but...
Yeah, I mean, for anyone who watched the second podcast, if you haven't, we'll put a link in the description. Throughout, halfway through, you can notice it gets a little dark, a little gloomy. You kind of feel the tension.
Like somebody got hit with a fly swatter or something.
Basically. And what had happened was, we had asked for the privacy of my room.
Yep.
To record the podcast, as we did the first week, and it went perfectly.
It went real smooth.
Real smooth.
Super smooth.
We did an hour podcast. We were so fucking comfortable by the end of the video. Boom. Pumped out an hour. We thought we were doing a 15-minute podcast, and the next thing you know, we're like, dude, we gotta wrap this shit up.
Hey, man, we talking too goddamn much.
So, my stepdad and my mother went out shopping for groceries.
Yep.
And then my stepdad comes in the house and literally Bigfoots the fucking door down for me to come and grab one grocery bag. It was like we were getting
swatted.
Yeah, we got swatted. Like, he literally...
By his stepdad.
Like, he just fucking took the palm of his hand, just... broke my door open. Hey! Get these groceries. And I was just like, serious?
The best part is, now that we have video, we'll be, if anything like that ever happens again, like,
we don't even have to cut it. You'll see it. I was fucking steamed. Either way, broke in my room, fucked up our podcast vibe. We barely bounced back because there was just so much noise going on in the house. But we are in a new atmosphere now. We're in John's home.
Yeah, man.
Had to kick the kids out. We had to kick the wife out.
Yeah, they had to go.
We got a fresh setup. We got a bunch of shit on this TV.
Background story for today. I preemptively sweetened up my wife so we can get the... She said we can have it every Saturday. She said she'd take the kids out. She'd leave us alone. We're going to have the privacy.
And I believe her.
And I do not, because I've been with the lady for 13 years. I understand how this goes, you see. She's going to tell me one thing. Yeah, that's fine. But I know her intimately.
What is you having sex with have to do with anything?
I don't know. It matters.
Okay.
Because trust me, I know how this works. She's going to say, hey, yeah, I'll take the kids. Don't worry about it. Saturday comes. It's 1 o'clock, and the kids are still here. She's still, hey, can we get the podcast? Oh, no, I'll just make them go in the room. Well, no, Megan, now you're defeating the purpose.
That doesn't work.
Right.
Either way, new setup. We got a bunch of crazy shit going on.
I bought flowers and chocolate.
John bought a flowers and chocolate cake.
And look at this.
And we got blankets over the lights. We got the stupid blue spinning light that doesn't notice John. John needs some notice me senpai eyes. I do. Some anime eyes.
I have a cute depression.
A cute depression. And then we got Mikey behind us. And we got some, there's a bunch of cool shit that you guys can't see.
I can already feel it's way more positive.
Yeah, this is very positive vibes. But either way, we're going to get into the first things we're going to talk about today, which we have a couple returning topics, mostly Splatoon.
It doesn't seem to die.
We're going to talk about that a little later. We're going to let you guys... we're going to start with some little stories. If you guys are into the Dragon Ball Z, the new hair was released. It's blue. I like it because it's blue. I don't like the name, but it's just translated from Japanese, I believe. John really doesn't care about Dragon Ball Z, so...
No, I have no feelings towards this. I used to draw Dragon Ball Z characters in high school.
How was that?
I was awful at it.
Oh.
Because this one dude, Gary Blanchard, he was an asshole, but he's really cool. No, he's a really cool guy.
I think he just added me on Facebook.
Yeah, no, he's really cool.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in a long time, but he used to be really good at drawing Dragon Ball Z figures, or characters, and I'm like, man, I want to draw Dragon Ball Z characters. But my Dragon Ball Z characters all look the same. Everybody's hair. Vegeta's, Goku's. Nobody's hair was different. It was just spiky hair. Everybody. And I fancy myself a pretty good drawer.
Yeah, I've seen some of your drawings. Not bad.
I can't draw. I can't draw
BBC.
No, not
there's a lot of lines.
Yeah, and it's just all the same shit.
Basically,
triangle, sideways.
It's a little different face and then different hair.
A little swoop for the nose.
Yeah, just
a little swoop for the nose.
Either way, so that's coming out.
So he's got blue hair.
Blue hair. It's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Mm-hmm. This is for the Resurrection F movie where Frieza comes back.
And we see his final form.
Frieza's final form?
Yeah.
We already seen Frieza's final form.
I don't keep up.
I think there's probably a new form. He's golden now.
Because
maybe he's like a Super Saiyan Frieza.
This is like you talking wrestling, you know.
Yeah, basically. I'm just saying words, and you're just like, yeah, I watched it 10 years ago. 14, whatever. Yeah. Sounds old. We get over it.
I own a house. Well, I sort of own it. I live in this house.
A lot.
A lot.
All right, so off of that, Goku's got blue hair. That's tight.
Yeah, let's go to this next one.
This one, I like this phrase. This one tickled me pink. Because this is the dumbest shit ever. The story's confusing, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, some guy, I believe they were roommates. This dude, his name's, I believe they're calling him Wingate or something around that. Yeah, Wingates. Killed his buddy.
Okay.
In his house. And then apparently made a witness or someone, or look, we don't know who killed the dog in the story. It wasn't completely articulated to me.
Okay.
So the dog's dead. The guy's dead. Wingate killed him.
Okay.
And then the reason why he killed the dog was to mix the bloods together to try to throw the fucking cops off.
So here's what I think happened.
You want to know where he went wrong, John?
Where did he go wrong?
He dumped the body in the lake. You can't watch your favorite horror movie and be like, that's how I'm going to do it. He's dead.
I think this is what happened. Because in the story, the guy Wingate, he kills his friend who he was going to move in. Yeah, they're going to move in with.
Right. Oh, and if you don't know the story, the reason why they were talking about this is because he was caught by the police because he logged into his buddy's PlayStation.
That he recently just killed and mixed blood with a dog and threw him in the river.
He was just like, is that why he killed him?
Like, he needed to play Bloodborne that bad.
He was like, yo, Bloodborne, blood bath, same shit.
He was like, look, I gotta play this game. I don't have it.
He has it.
I'm gonna go ahead and log on to his PlayStation. What's the big deal?
His dog's always there next to him, so he dies too.
Right. So 2 minutes later, the police knocked down his door and was like, get on the floor, stupid.
And he was just like, man, I thought
I thought of it all.
I mixed the blood together for fuck's man. Science has gone too far.
So Wingate kills his buddy Andre Gray, and then Wingate has a witness of the murder.
Kill the
dog so he can mix the blood to get rid of the DNA.
Now, can we ask this one question? Like, you're a murderer, right?
Yeah. I'm not a murderer, but if I am a murderer.
If you're a murderer, do you ask the witness to kill the human or the dog?
That's a hell of a... Well, no, you have to... See, as a murderer, you have to kill that person. So the other motherfucker knows you mean business.
That's true.
Like, hey, I just killed that motherfucker. I will fuck you up.
I don't know, man.
Kill the dog.
It depends on the person, because if you kill a dog in front of a person, they're just like, whoa, you just killed a dog, man.
Yeah, but what if that
Some people care more about dogs than people.
Yeah,
so.
But what if that person doesn't care about the dog at all?
Then you just kill both of them,
right.
and him.
Or was he like Charles Manson, like just brainwashed him? Like, he's like,
I don't think there's enough time for that.
No? You don't think... Oh, so you're saying this wasn't premeditated?
I don't think him and the witness were talking before he seen the dog.
So what happened is he kills this dude. I don't know how he kills him. They don't really...
Yeah, they didn't really elaborate.
Yeah.
It was pretty dry.
And then there's a witness who sees the murder and he goes, look here, motherfucker. I killed him.
I don't think he sees the murder. I think he just sees the dog. Because if he sees the murder, then he has to kill that guy too, right? Because that's...
No. That's what I'm saying. He didn't want. I'm assuming he didn't want his blood because his grand plan was, which is retarded, is he decided to mix dog blood with human blood.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be any part of the dog blood.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he had the witness swing the dog blood or whatever, and kill the dog, and then move the dog blood in with the human blood.
Yeah.
So. Regardless, it's the dumbest fucking... It's the worst... You couldn't kill anybody any dumber.
He's just like, man, I'm never getting caught.
Like, the fact that he was able to kill somebody is amazing.
Yeah, the guy... The one... Andre Gray, like... You gotta step your self-defense game up. You better been sleeping.
Yeah. You're goddamn right. If he was not fucking napping on the couch... Man, that
just means you dumber than him.
That's not good. It ain't good.
Smart. So either way, that wraps that up. In other news, Magic's Gathering, the big trading card game. I played for a week.
I played. Listen to this. I remember when I was like 9 years old. I was spending the night at Clarence's house.
And Clarence story.
Yeah. Clarence my homie.
Yeah, well, I'm not. So I didn't say that.
And then this kid Damien, he used to come over all the time, and like he was like super into Magic the Gathering. I wasn't. I didn't care. I was into Pokemon, and then they wanted to go to the mall.
John, you can't be in a Pokemon if you didn't know how to play it.
I wanted Pokemon
you cards. You wanted to collect them. You didn't want to play.
And they wanted to go to the mall because that's where they went and got their Magic the Gathering cards or whatever. And I was like, I don't want to go to the mall. I'm not going. I was 9 years old. They couldn't leave the house without me. I'm not going. I don't want to go. And the kid goes, hey, look, I'll buy you a pack of Pokemon cards. Oh, well, I'm in.
Let's go.
And we got all the way to the mall. Believe it or not, I ain't getting no Pokemon cards.
You can buy you Pokemon.
No, because he was a fucking asshole. And if I ever seen him right now, I drop kicked that motherfucker right in his knees.
You're fucking dead, Damien.
Yeah, he didn't give me no fucking
So he buttered you up, 9-year-old John.
Yeah,
care in the world. He's just like, hey,
he swooned me.
He swooned, and you swooned.
Yeah,
you were like, ooh, Pokemon cards. Yeah. Ooh,
and
if I get me a holographic.
Man, I was mad as fuck, Jeff.
I bet you should have whooped his ass right there. You should be like, Clarence, sit on him. And then just beat the hell out of him.
I was just so. But what hurt the most, to quote a Rascal Flatts song. You know what I'm saying?
I tried so hard not to sing it.
But Clarence went along with it. Like, Clarence my homie. And you go along with it because you want to go get Magic the Gathering cards that bad, you cocksucker?
Clarence, I watched Another Family feed you for 4 years, and you're going to do the montage?
We've been feeding him since I was 2. And he did me dirty.
I expect to see the Pokemon cards in the mail in 2 weeks.
What would it be? Jeff, that pack of Pokemon cards
could have been. It could have been the holographic Charizard that's worth. It could have been anything. So now Clarence is immediately $2,000 in debt.
At least.
Him and Damien can split it up 1,000 per.
Or catch drop kicks to the
Doesn't matter.
Clarence don't want to lose
Or
his
you
knees.
could just, pay for them tattoos.
Oh, he could lose it. Clarence could lose his knees. He don't use them anyway.
No, he just be like, thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's like 10, 15 pounds off. I feel great.
His knees are fucking 15 pounds. Holy shit.
I was talking about everything plus below. Burn. I didn't mean to, Clarence, if you listen.
Burn his 15-pound knees.
Look, I meant everything from the leg down.
He's got 15 pounds. He takes off his knees. That's 30 pounds. Is it 15 each or 15 for...
It's 15 each, obviously. Look, either way, Clarence is a very large man. And that's why this is funny.
Yeah, it's all right.
Either way.
Because we can make fun of
back to the Magic the
We're
Gathering.
We're large men ourselves. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big boy. Yeah, I used to be a big boy.
Yeah, so I used to have 30-pound knees. Knees. Yeah, they're 30 for both.
No. Oh, no. Clarence got them 15 per... Or them 30.
I mean, our math is still there, but yeah.
Yeah, we fucked that up. Either way.
You took the wrong way.
Shut up, motherfucker. Either way, Magic the Gathering, they're trying to break the world record with their next upcoming big tournament with over 10,000 entrants. And I think that'd be fucking tight, because that means it's like, game's been going on for what, 25, 30 years?
Yeah, there's a place right up the street from my house called
the Wizard Place.
It's called the War Zone. And they somehow stay in business.
Just because
and there's nothing going on there except for like guys who look like us walking in there and doing. It's the same 4 guys, so I don't understand how the business is running. I'm pretty sure there's a prostitution ring or a drug ring or something.
Yeah, maybe they're just snorting cocaine and playing cards,
which is tight.
It's fucking just.
I snorted cocaine last night and played Dark Souls.
That's how it was up till 5:30.
That's right.
On a Friday.
After a long, hard day of work, I went home, started playing some Dark Souls 2. Man, I got home at 5:30. I got on, I think, about 6:30.
Yeah,
and I didn't finish till 5 o'clock last night.
You almost played for 12 hours.
And, basically my work day. God bless you, sir.
You almost jinxed
Well, while Jeff fucks up the podcast...
Shut the fuck up. I can sneeze.
I can sneeze.
Either way, since you're talking about work, I wanted to let you know that L feels like you speaking to him, because every time you talk about work in a podcast, he's sitting there just like, preach, motherfucker. I know. I come home to these fields.
That's right. See, we're going to get L on the podcast soon.
Yeah, we're going to need a bigger TV.
Nah, we just set him on.
No, L go right here. L can fit right between us. Can we fit
him on the guest couch?
We can get L on the guest couch. He can just have him with his legs crossed. What's up, guys?
We'll get him on the guest couch.
Either way,
L, this is for you. You got an open invitation to come to the Pushing Button podcast. You can sit on the guest couch and, we chop it up.
Chop it up, man. Told you we were going to get you in. Now, and Magic Gathering, trying to break records. Yeah. Hopefully they do. I like seeing competitive things strive.
Anything gaming-wise that's going to get positive, anything. I'm all about it.
Strive, man. Get in there. Fucking ass cracks and fucking play mats.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Yeah, everything does.
It smells worse than our fucking pregame here.
Yeah. So Dark Souls 2 came out. We talked about that a little bit last episode.
Yeah, before all of the shit.
No, that was after. That was like during. We were just like, I love Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, Dark Souls, we were talking about it yesterday. Or not yesterday, but last podcast. And so far it's been amazing. Looks pretty.
I played for 12 hours yesterday.
The only thing that John doesn't like about it is sometimes the circle button.
No, and I've done some research.
Okay.
And I not researched. I didn't use Google or I was like, John, we have to figure out why this is happening.
What happened?
So what happens is if you're holding circle and you run out of stamina, you have to wait for your entire bar to fill back up before you can hit circle again to start running.
I don't think it's the entire bar. you know?
Yes.
Okay.
I was doing it yesterday.
Okay.
I was just running around Majula trying to figure it out.
Okay.
It's the entire bar.
God damn.
So that's what was happening. So the thing you have to do is you want to run until you have...
Yeah, and let it fill back up.
Right. But I would run, because I was at the Ancient Dragon or whatever.
Oh.
And I would run, because I was trying to get away from the fire, so I would run till exhaustion.
Spoiler alert.
What? Man, it's a dragon. It spits fire.
It's a cool...
How the fuck
it's a really big
I didn't
dragon.
say what it looked like. I didn't say where you get
it's
to it.
It's a big-ass dragon.
How many big-ass dragons are in Dark Souls, Jeff?
This is a different big.
Can
you say it's a different big? It's a big-ass dragon.
No.
It's like the Clarence of dragons.
He got 30-pound knees.
He got 4 knees, though.
Oh, damn. I can't even do that, man.
That's heavyweight.
Was that 120 pounds?
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, 30. 120 pounds.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking...
I said 30 pounds. No,
I was thinking 15.
Clarence has got one 15-pound knee and a second 15-pound knee. Okay? The dragon has 30-pound knees.
That's my bad.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
my bad.
Dark Souls 2 is fucking tight.
It's great. Yeah. It's definitely like an 8.59.
Yeah, Clarence comes so man, we listen to the podcast. Why do you Clarence, look, this is a call out to you. You can get the week after L if you want to come in as a special guest and sit on our couch and chop it up.
I mean, I feel like we're already down the hole. We should just continually keep...
Oh, no, he's getting roasted.
I mean, like, we'd say we're throwing him under the bus, but he ain't gonna fit under there.
But
yeah, Dark Souls 2 with the DLC. The DLC's fucking tight.
Like fucking hitting a rhino.
Can't just sneak him in, man. All right. We off on Clarence. We're back on the Dark Souls. The DLC...
I'm sorry, Clarence.
...is great. I've played through all 3 right now. I'm on the last boss for the last one. Mm-hmm. I don't like him.
No.
There's a lot of shit you got to do before...
Can we talk about that boss that you was on for like 7 hours?
The Smelter Demon?
Yeah.
The optional ass boss?
Because I watched a YouTube video yesterday of you fighting the guy after that.
Yeah.
And you were like mad about it, but you glossed over it. Like, whatever, I'm at this cool new boss. I'm going to talk about this. Can we just talk about how agitated and angry you were?
No, I know. That's not the boss, though. You think it's a day early. That was the dragon boss that I posted, right?
No. Oh, yeah.
I have not posted the Foom Knight boss.
Okay, the Foom Knight. Okay.
I haven't posted it.
Okay, I thought that's what I was... Okay, so I thought you were talking... In that video, you were also talking about a boss.
Last night, DLC number 2. If you guys have played Dark Souls, you know that the Smelter Demon exists, okay? And I had a very big mental block against him. I didn't like his mechanics just because he did damage over time to you. So I couldn't stay with my normal, roll his shit and just beat the hell out of him because, you take damage. So there's another one... For lore purposes, I guess, he does magic damage, and I mean, I was just fucking on tilt. I was on tilt so
Super
hard
tilt.
against that motherfucker. Because I kept dying. He's always be like 10% HP, and then I just wouldn't have enough stamina, or my health would be dropping too fast, and I just wouldn't have enough to get it done. Either way.
And it was all about the lead up to the boss that also fucked you up, right?
That was the worst. There's no bonfire prior to it. Bonfire prior bars.
Bars. Bonfire prior bar.
Bonfire prior bars. Either way, there's no bonfire prior. Yeah. There's a bunch of assholes, people that slow you down to where you can't roll. It all in all was just the worst time. And what made it even worse, 2 things that made it worse. I ended up summoning 2 NPCs for it so I could just face roll the fight. And then it was fucking optional. It was fucking optional. I spent a whole day. I could have fucking beat Dark Souls again. But no Pikachu no one.
Pikachu no one.
Oh, no, man. Fuck that boss. Fuck the Smelter Demon. Fuck the blue Smelter Demon. Fuck all Smelter Demons. Don't make an orange
while
one.
we're talking about fucking Smelter Demons and such, and then we did the Pikachu no one.
The Pikachu no one, huh?
This is going to sound a bit racist, but when you said Pikachu no one, I thought about that bitch legend last night.
Okay.
Last night, about 4 a.m.
Let's talk about it.
This motherfucker got the nerve to tell the funniest man I know. I'll tell you right now. You're the funniest man I know. Tell me that you're not funny. I was like, okay. First of all, this is one person's opinion.
Can I stop you there?
No, fuck no. Let me go in.
No, I'm not trying to stop you on your rant.
Go ahead.
The reason why he said that was a little racist is because Legend's Mexican.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Ooh, details.
Deets.
Okay. So, he's Mexican. Legend, he alright. He a good person. Whatever. He does jobs and he always talks about working hard and all this other bullshit. I don't give a fuck. He plays League of Legends lame. He plays WoW. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about any of that. Thinks he's good at Destiny. Who cares? I'm about to go in on this motherfucker. Because, Jeff, I was offended yesterday when he was like, well, you guys are probably just going to be nobodies like every other internet, whatever. Well, fuck you. That's not the point of the podcast. You can suck my dick. Okay? Like, last night I didn't have the energy. I got the energy right now. Like, that's not the reason for the podcast. The reason for the podcast isn't to be like this fucking internet. This is fun. This is a release for me. I work fucking 5 days a week. So on Saturdays when we get to fucking do a podcast and some asshole isn't busting down the goddamn door or some other bullshit isn't happening, this is what I want to do. This is fun. This is cool. Jeff's fucking hilarious. Legend is not funny. He thinks I don't know what it is. West Coast, East Coast, Mid Coast, North Coast, South Coast, Canada, fucking Australia. This motherfucker's not funny. You put him anywhere. You put him on Mars and there's 3 other people there. Nobody's going to laugh at his jokes. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. And then I was just like, how the fuck are you saying Jeff's not funny? Literally, I've seen Jeff make bitches piss themselves. Kenny's girlfriend pissed herself in Cincinnati. Pissed herself.
She did.
Because she was laughing so goddamn much. Now, that's not funny? He said, oh, you got a tight circle, so everybody thinks you're funny because you got a tight circle.
Oh, you remember outside the bar?
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a super tight circle, isn't it? Fucking 17 random people, some guy comes by talking some shit. Jeff Ross roast his ass. Then he has to walk away in shame with his 2 girlfriends. Like, damn, I just got fucking burnt. As I'm yelling in the background, yeah, keep walking. You don't want no more of that. It's like 7 other people telling me you should be on the stage. But Jeff, you're not funny.
I'm not funny.
So, Legend, here, it's nothing personal, Legend. You're fucking wrong. Accept it. Moving on. Hey, that's John's weekly rant.
That was the weekly rant. I mean, there's daily rants. You guys just don't get them. That's on me.
I just don't like that, man.
It's understandable. I get it.
Man, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay, so this podcast is shit. Our quality is shit.
Quality is not shit. This mic is fantastic.
Well, no, I'm just saying, that's his, he can say that if he wants. Yeah. Okay, you think our quality is shit, that's fine. Because that's, this is all opinion. Jeff, not being funny, that's not an opinion. Jeff funny is fucking fact. Okay? You can't dispute that shit. That's like, think of it like the fucking sky is blue. Okay, we've been calling it blue for how long? Ever? Everybody recognizes it blue?
Yep.
If you look at it and say it's green, I'm gonna go, you're a fucking liar, it's blue. That's fact. Jeff is funny, that's fact. Suck a dick.
Next. Actually, we'll finish up on Dark Souls.
Yeah, what happened?
DLCs were great.
Yeah.
How have you been enjoying it, John? Do you like it?
Obviously, I love it because I can't stop playing it. And for a guy like me who has a really short attention span because my mind drifts off into other fucked up situations, but I can sit down and play for 12 hours. That's amazing. Like that's a 10 out of 10 regardless.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would play again.
And with all the DLC, John's been playing for fucking, what 30 hours in maybe?
Yeah.
He's not even close. He's not even towards the end yet. So, I mean, there's gameplay.
I do the exploration.
Yeah, John likes to. John plays it like it's his first time through, because it is.
Yeah. Then I'm looking forward to the DLC, but I'll probably beat the game and then take like a couple days break because I start thinking about L2 and R2 and then like dodging and ducking and then
that's the best.
I know, but I can't. I gotta be able to sleep. I gotta be able to sleep, man.
I'd rather just think about the games than sleep. But then again, you got work.
Yeah.
All right, so on to the next thing, a cool little game that's been popping up everywhere. It's called The Little Devil Inside.
Yeah.
And it's basically like it looks like Wind Waker.
Yeah, I seen this when I was working. I just scrolled through my thing and I was like, oh shit. And they said, oh, it's a mixture between
Wind Waker and Dark Souls.
I was like, what?
God, it was pressed right through his phone. Like,
yeah, I was like, let me check that out. I didn't read too much on it. Do you know any more about it besides the visuals?
I just watched a little bit of the videos, and it looks like some like kind of take Wind Waker and replace all the water with sand.
Yeah. Okay.
And then add in probably really hard bosses.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a Kickstarter or if it's a actual development. It's probably Kickstarter. Anything fucking sweet like that's always Kickstarter or GoFundMe's or some bullshit.
GoFundMe.
Can we get a GoFundMe for fucking Legends Laughter? Can we get him some goddamn what is it? You get him a fucking. Can you teach that? Can we teach him how to be funny? Yo, can we get a GoFundMe going for Legends? Fucking no. Should I stop?
I don't think you can teach people to be. I don't know. Can you teach funny? I think you can teach improv.
Can we get Carlos Mencia to fucking teach?
I don't think you want that. He's just gonna. I mean, I guess teaching is just stealing from other people.
Can we go on the Carlos Mencia thing really quick? I think for a while there, I think Carlos Mencia got played hardcore.
This is like Throwback Thursday.
I just want to talk about it real quick. Really quick.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia. He's a comedian.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia is a comedian who was accused of stealing jokes by Joe Rogan on stage, right?
Yes.
Here's what happened with Carlos Mencia. He was on top of the world. I believe he was the first negative kickback from a viral video. Like that was like the first video that ruined that guy's career. Like, what if it was bullshit?
Yeah.
What if he wasn't stealing jokes? What if this guy was just being an asshole? Or because Joe Rogan doesn't look like the fucking nicest dude in the world. Comedians aren't the nicest guy in the world because this guy's at the fucking top.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're at the top. What's everybody going to do? They're going to shoot arrows at you to bring you down.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that he didn't steal jokes. I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying, I'm like, at the top, and he's the first one that gets hit by a fucking viral video. I mean, just hit hard as... Oh, Carl Smith, he is a fucking cheating cunt.
I mean, like, where has he been?
Exactly.
He's dead.
It's basically, there's nothing he can do.
His career is ruined because everyone's going to be like, look who came with some original jokes.
Yeah.
Not.
Who wrote that one? Oh.
Exactly.
It's like Legends listening to our podcast right now, writing shit down so he can try it out on his douchebag West Coast friends. And it's like, I don't know, Legends, it's just not funny. And like, I gotta learn how to deliver this. That's the problem.
That's timing. Timing and delivery is...
The problem is, I shouldn't get so upset over the funny thing. Because when you don't understand funny, you won't get funny. But it is one man's opinion. Mm-hmm. It's wrong. But it is what it is. Carlos Mencia,
you're really putting yourself in a position where you call it an opinion and then you call it wrong. Either way, we're not going to stray on that.
Listen here, man. On top of that, he going to tell us that, listen, first of all, I'd like to give shout outs to my buddy Kenny Martin. First of all, because he's not the originator of the Dusty Rose impression, but he made it to the point where I was like, I need to be able to master this because Kenny is so damn funny with it.
Yeah.
So then he took it. I was like, Kenny, I'm going to take that to another level. And then you was like, you know what? I can take that to another level. And then I'll put a little spin on it and make it a little sour, a little sweet.
Little sour.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a little sour on your side.
It's like a little Dusty Rose and a little bit of Carter.
Yeah, it's a little sour on the end.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, see, and that's not original. We didn't steal it. We get the shout out. But then he going to tell us that the accent is stupid. And
the only reason he calls it stupid is because he can't do it. Like the mouth don't work.
Like that's what he says. Yeah. I can't even.
It's like he doesn't even try. Look, all
Legend, we love you, bro.
Your mouth don't work, man. You couldn't say cinnamon for the first 2 years I knew you.
Look, Legend, if you ever get a plane ticket out to Cleveland, we got a spot right there on the chair for you. You come after L, after Clarence, we'll chop it up.
If there's a chair left after Clarence comes.
Burn! Damn! Sideswiped his ass with that one. Shrapnel!
No one was ready.
Shrapnel! Damn!
Alright. Guys, we're going to talk about something very
We got to get back on the fucking gaming.
Legend he didn't
know that he shouldn't have talked shit day before.
Look, Legend didn't know that John was so passionate.
No,
I don't think he knew
don't
John
get
was a
it.
passionate person.
He don't understand it.
He don't. Either way, we're going to talk about something very important.
Ooh.
Super important.
Kind of.
Splatoon! Talk about Splatoon. The greatest Nintendo game to ever be promoted.
Because we don't get enough news. Two things we don't get enough news on in Nintendo. Amiibos and Splatoon.
Like, we need more Amiibo Splatoon news.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my mind goes berserk when I get news about the Splatoon Amiibos. Like, my brain's like, ah!
Okay, deal.
Either way, they want to not put voice chat in the game because people are cunts. Mm-hmm. Like me.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If I'm playing Wii U, right, and I'm smacking some 8-year-old up.
I can't even play Mario Kart with Jeff because of the shit that he talks.
I don't talk shit mid-race.
No, it's not. No, it's right after the race. Because it's the worst part when I can't do nothing about it.
Like, yeah, bitch. Oh, my dust all up in your teeth. Either way, Splatoon might not have voice chat. I doubt
it won't have voice chat.
It won't? It is confirmed.
Yeah. Nintendo says it's not.
Okay, there's no voice chat because of me. Everyone else who's ever
toxicity.
Played. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
if there's no reason to communicate, and there's no good message system on fucking Wii U.
No, that's the problem. Is like it's a team-based shooter.
Yeah,
how are they gonna make it to where we're able to communicate with each other in game?
In game, none. It's gonna be third-party programs.
It won't be like any of like Monster Hunter when I hit the point button.
You go! Yeah, no, it's gonna...
And wave, hi!
Yeah, there's gonna be no communication. It's just because the game's supposed to be out fun.
It's gonna be so fun. It is. Listen, on all seriousness, I am excited for the game.
Yeah.
Any Nintendo product that's a new IP, I'm all about. Old IP, obviously, I love, but if it's a new one, and I think it's gonna be good.
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I think I'm gonna have fun.
We need to fucking hear Splatoon. When we're just dying for Zelda, Mario, like, but
or
maybe
something.
Maybe in 20 years,
throw us a bone.
Nate's gonna be like, man, I just want to hear about Splatoon news. What is this fucking news shit? This shit sucks. Where the fuck's my new Splatoon? Like, you know what I mean? I want to play my fucking Inkling, bro. Like the Octos and the Inklings or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's you play as the Inklings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the game itself does look fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I enjoy shooters.
I mean, you shoot ink. on the floor and then you swim in it.
Yeah. Like, I consider myself an above average shooter player when it comes to public matches because, you know, people are...
I consider myself a completely below average
Either me and John, we work together. We
super casual when it comes to that.
But the game does look fun. I just don't like there's going to be no voice chat. But now when I say I don't like it...
If you want to play competitive, there's other
There should be a voice chat for the ones that are ranked.
Right.
Because if the people who don't want their kids playing and talking to people, throw them in the normal matches. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But there should be some kind
of
communication.
The problem with Nintendo is, like, they're just saying, well, you can do it. You're just going to have to depend on a third party.
Yeah.
I mean, Skype, Uber,
well, no, because then you can't talk to other people. Like, you can talk to your teammates.
Well, that's all I care about.
Yeah, see, I
don't want to talk to anybody over there.
I don't normally enjoy it, but, like, if there's someone, like say there's some 7-year-old over there, right, talking shit, and he got his shit worked.
Yeah,
and then I gotta let him know.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, oh, you gonna cry to your daddy?
But see, you're like the same motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like this dude Jim at work.
Okay.
Right? He plays games, and then he bitches when the 14-year-old pushes his shit in and then talks shit to him. You can't be that same dude. If you're going to talk shit to the 7-year-old, you better be able to take that 7-year-old N-bomb, P-bomb.
I'm fine with all those bombs.
All that. I mean, no, you better be ready for that 7-year-old to fuck your mother 4 or 5 times in that match.
And I'm ready for him to tell me that he fucked. He's like, point blank, you man.
You man.
You ain't got no balls.
That's how these 7-year-olds work.
It's understandable. I don't think the 7-year-olds who own Wii U's work like that. I feel like if they're like
7, 8-year-old, 9-year-olds, man, that's how they are.
They're the worst.
I think I took that a bit far.
No, I mean, it's accurate.
That made me uncomfortable.
It's accurate though.
Yeah,
it's accurate.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
Skeezy.
It is pretty gross. I mean, you went in.
Yeah, it's real skeezy.
I can't.
I don't feel comfortable.
I just feel like my mom's just wearing the mannequin face. Either way, Splatoon no voice chat kind of sucks, but we get it. Yeah. You know, I guess the 7-year-olds will just have to see me in the Miiverse. Little bitches. All right, so there's an article on Kotaku of explaining why he thinks Smash 4 should dethrone Melee.
Yeah.
And I felt like the article was seen from a completely casual aspect of the game. It's one of those things where he didn't look at why Melee is even on the throne.
Yeah.
And all he did was name a few things that aren't even a thing for Melee. The accessibility is fine on Melee. Yes, okay, sure. There's a little bit. There's not enough copies in the world, right? You know, the game's getting too big. Yeah, you only need one copy per 2 players.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If everyone wants their own copy, right? But you only need one copy per 2 players. Yeah. And then either way, it shouldn't dethrone Melee because Smash 4 at a high level of competitiveness doesn't work like Melee does. The game ceilings out and becomes just punishing things that are wrong with the game.
Yeah.
So, Melee will never be dethroned by Smash 4, to say the least. And that's about it. Yeah. That's all there is to say on that. We're going to talk about the upcoming releases now.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 10.
Fun.
A lot of that. Titan Souls.
Mortal Kombat, I've never been a huge fan of. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I like Mortal Kombat.
I think the fatalities are cool.
I've always liked Mortal Kombat. But Titan Souls looks really cool. You play as this little kid, and he's got an arrow, and then it's a 2D top-down, like 8-bit style kind of game, and you just get one arrow, and you have to go pick that arrow up every time you shoot it. Yeah.
I didn't know. I just assumed it replenished.
No, you get one arrow, and you gotta go pick it up every time you shoot it, and there's a bunch of different bosses, and it's just like a... It's like a...
Is it like a boss simulator, basically?
What's that game that we... Ico and Shadow of the Colossus.
Okay.
Like that. And then when you beat the boss, nothing special happens.
Just go on to the next one with your one arrow.
It looks cool.
That sounds like it'd be a great challenge.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. But like you said...
When's it come out?
April next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'll probably buy it.
Oh, so it comes out with Mortal Kombat then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
it all double
works.
Release.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, it's one of those games, I don't like 2D fighters. You know how there's no environment to them really, like outside of like it's more like a cinematic almost to where how I enjoy Smash. Just because with Smash, I feel like it's more accessible and the ceiling's higher. Because with Smash, you get your C stick, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to do any. You don't have to be like jump A, up down A to do your your nair or your forward smash or whatever. You just flick it.
Yeah.
And then with Mortal Kombat,
so many buttons you gotta
fucking down, up, left, right, down, down,
yeah.
A, X, 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 9.
Just to pull out a nigga's throat.
And then it's just like, oh, I won. My hands don't work anymore, but I won.
This was a pretty good podcast.
Was it worth it though?
It was.
I was talking about the fatality.
Yeah, it's always worth it.
Okay.
Every time you use a fatality. All the time. It's always worth it.
Because you get, as the screen's going on, you get to talk shit to your friend. You're just like, oh, I'm ripping your fucking spine out. Oh, you feel that? You feel that right here?
Take it. Take it.
Bitch. You gay. You took it.
Oh, God. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to be wrapping up the Los Pollos Amiibos podcast. That was a lot of peace.
Did we even say what we was listening to?
What were we listening to?
Pushing Buttons podcast?
Not yet. We didn't go through it. We didn't even ask. Man, we was so... I think what really threw this podcast out of whack was John just melting legend.
I'm sorry about that.
And it's not a bad thing. You know, you had to get it out, and you got it out to the people, and now they understand how you feel.
Yeah.
Which is great. But John, since we're towards the end, why don't you tell them what podcast they're listening to?
You're listening to the Pushing Buttons podcast.
Which one?
The Pushing Buttons podcast.
With who?
Unemployed Jeff and Sexy Johnny McFly.
PvP?
Hashtag PvP Pushing Buttons podcast.
And we're the LosPollosAmiibos. And just you guys remember, that Konami code does not work in real life.